Good evening, friends and fiends, and welcome back. We are continuing our Minecraft journey tonight from Wednesday. We started playing the All the Mods 9 mod pack. Hello, Gooby. Welcome in. We are just getting started, so you are just in time. We started this world on Wednesday. Lately, I've only been streaming on Wednesdays and Sundays, so today's a little bit out of my normal schedule. Trying to work back up into streaming more days a week and getting back into it. So, thank you for watching. Gooby says, I can't lie, but your face makes me smile. Well, I'm glad. I have been told that I have a good face. So, this is the little cabin that we found. I didn't build this. We found this in the world and we got started. This is sort of what we did. We started a little bit of a mine down here, which eventually leads to a big sinkhole. And then up here, we've got some food production going. We've got melons growing here. We've got wheat growing on this side. And almost have the entire field done. And then offline, I started a industrial hemp farm. Industrial hemp in this mod pack allows us to get string by growing it, which is really great. Hi, Trial Fan. Welcome in. And I've just got a sort of a dump chest here that I need to transfer stuff back to everything. So let people know that I'm streaming if you are a regular or if you are new to the channel. Feel free to share it with your friends. Like I said, this is a little bit out of our normal schedule lately, so I think some of my regulars don't know that I'm actually streaming right now, so great time to post it up to them and let them know. So one of the things we're going to do tonight, we are going to... Oh, that's because Gooby says I can't see the Minecraft screen. That's because I forgot to touch the button. I should touch the button so you guys can see my screen. Now you can see my screen. All right, so let's redo that. And we'll show, this is the little cabin that we found in the area. And then we're gonna come up here and here we have some melons growing. And here is our little wheat farm. And then we started again with our industrial hemp farm right here, which we can use the hemp string that we're getting, the industrial hemp fiber. If you put 3 of them in a crafting grid, you get string, which is nice. Gooby says, cool house, I'd pay 20 diamonds and 15 emeralds for it. Well, it is a natural generation in the All the Mods 9 mod pack, so if you want to play that mod pack, you can probably find this setup somewhere in the world. All right, so what we need, we are going to make a backpack, but we got to find what I did with the rest of my leather. Put it somewhere. It's probably up here. No. Maybe it's in the chest. Maybe it's in the chest outside. I bet it is. I bet it's out there. Hi, Dancer. How are you doing? Yeah, there it is. There's my leather. I gotta move this stuff inside at some point. We are listening to Good Kid. This is their first album, I think. And let's see, to make the backpack, we need, let's see, a chest, 4 leather, and then 4 string. So let's go ahead and make our chest first. Chest, 4 leather, and 4 string. So the cool thing about the backpacks is we can place them on the ground. If we shift, click, we can place them. You can also open them by equipping them to your inventory. I think it's there. And then I think, no, that's not it. Let me check my keybinds real quick. Keybinds, backpack. Open backpack is B, but it's also being used by a bunch of other stuff, so I got to clear that out. So let's do show conflicts. I thought there was a way to all right, so it's that balance crafting grid, open satchel. Gooby says, want to hear a fun fact? Sure. Open tempad screen. What else we got here? Create a waypoint. Cows are actually only girls, and to make a baby cow, the females will only mate with a bull. Isn't that cool? Yeah. Why is this not working? I don't know why that's not working. I'll have to figure out the keybinds later on, but we have a backpack now, which we can access from our inventory just by right-clicking it. So one of the things we can do is we can actually upgrade these backpacks. In fact, we can upgrade this to, let's see. I think we can upgrade this to a iron backpack. I think. Let's see. Yeah. If we upgrade it to a copper or an iron backpack, it gets more slots in it. I don't think I have that much iron yet. So that's something that we'll have to look at. So we are going to run down here and do some mining. Although I should probably clear out more inventory first. Let's do that before I run out of space. We will drop off bone meal, gravel. I got an energy upgrade from completing a quest, so that was kind of cool. Gooby says, you have extra hearts. I do have the 2 orange hearts. The 2 orange hearts, one of the things that this mod pack does is as you try new types of food, you slowly build progress towards getting additional hearts, which means that it kind of encourages you to create and try new recipes. The mod pack adds a bunch of different recipes. So like, here's all the stuff you can make with melon slices. You can make fruit cake, fruit smoothies, fruit salad, melon juice. You can make melon popsicles and another type of melon juice. So you can make all those different kind of things, and it kind of gives you an incentive to try different recipes and do different stuff like that. So basically the orange hearts count as extra. They count as extra hearts. And over time, I'll gain even more of them. All right, let's make our way back down here. I'm ignoring a lot of this ore because I don't need it yet. It's stuff that I'll get later on. For now, I want to get down here and see if we can find some more iron and see if we can find... hopefully, we can get down to where we can find some diamonds. Uh-oh, I hear something growling. Go ahead and grab the evil ore because we do need that. Bort, we don't need. Slate, we don't need. Hi, Lydia. Welcome in. I was wondering if you would see the notification. Got some redstone, that's nice. We definitely need that. And we'll go ahead and grab the inferium because we do need those. I need to eat in a second. Just because doing the quick digging where you mine out a whole section at a time. I know it's completely dark for you guys. You can't see anything. It's because I'm stuck in some blackstone right now. Fluorite ore. We don't need that. Osmium slate. And more inferium ore. Slate ore. Gooby says, how many mine coins do you have? I think that mine coins are a bedrock version. Or something to do with like the bedrock version of Minecraft. And I am actually playing on the Java version. So I don't have any mine coins. Alright, so I don't have enough iron, but I can make a copper pickaxe. So hopefully that will get us where we need to go. Gooby says, I was wondering if you could buy the actions and stuff. No, this is a mod pack for the Java edition called All the Mods 9. And it takes a whole bunch of modifications for the game and adds them in here and lets you do all kinds of different stuff. So unfortunately, if you're not playing on a computer and you're not playing the Java edition, I don't think you can access that mod pack. I think if you're playing like on a Nintendo Switch or something like that, you won't be able to access that. So I am playing a little bit different version of Minecraft than some people are. Port and more inferium. Not quite finding what I need. Let's make another let's make a couple of these. I'm gonna stick all this blackstone into my new backpack because that's what we have it for. What just flung a spark? I guess it was from the torch. How deep are we? We're negative 25, so we should start seeing like some diamonds or something around here sometime soon. There's some more iron ore. There we go. That's what we need. Trial Fan says, Gooby, remember to like and subscribe. Have you met Pixel? She's Wobble's pet cat. I don't think Gooby has met Pixel because, as far as I know, this is Gooby's first time in the stream. Lydia says, Wobble, look in the animal dictionary and see if you can tame a tiger. We'll do that when we get back to the house. I think it's in one of the chests right now. I don't have it in my inventory. I think you can probably tame the tigers. Oh, I knocked my torch down accidentally. Rhyolite. That's kind of cool. Well, we are getting some of the iron, which is kind of what we need. Tough, deep slate arcane crystal. I'm gonna up the hold on. Video settings. I'm gonna up the brightness a little bit so that you guys can see a little bit better. I can see fine on my screen, but it's a little bit dark looking on the other side. Lydia says, Gooby, in the Wobble chat, everyone is family, and if you always show up half the time, I have trauma from my school. Gooby says, for background music. The background music that we're listening to is a band called Good Kid. Wobble, get the iron block. There is no iron block. I already got iron. I think you're lagging a little bit, kid. Oh, there we go. Let's just go ahead and make another one. This is not the most efficient way to do this, but I didn't come prepared for this mining trip. I'm gonna run out of copper anyway. I guess I could make, but I don't have anything to cook it with. There's an iron ore block at the top. Where? Gooby said, please put on the song I asked. That's not iron ore, kid. That is, oh, it is iron. Oh, wow. Okay. Thank you, Lydia. I would never have even noticed that. Good job. Gooby, I didn't see you request a song, and I really can't, I can't really change what I'm listening to easily right now, so that's not something that I can do at the moment. So there's some platinum and silver. We're gonna leave those there for right now. All right, there's some gold. Oh, I don't have, crap. Gooby says the song is called Chillin' at Home by Dosey. It's on Spotify. I don't actually have Spotify. I am old. I just download all of my music. I don't use Spotify at all. Lydia says I might not play Minecraft a lot, but I know my blocks when I see them. Yeah, you did a great job there, kid. I did not even notice that. All right, let's drop the rest of this in there. I'm gonna make see, I have run out of pickaxes and I haven't quite found what I need to find. See if we can figure out how to get over here. We do have some wood. I wonder if I can smelt 3 pieces of iron ore. probably use up all my wood to do it. We'll see. Gooby says Spotify is like YouTube, but with music apps. Basically YouTube plus music together. Yeah, I know what Spotify is. I just don't use it. It's not something that I've ever used, so. You also have to be kind of careful about what songs you play on YouTube when you're streaming, because if it's a song that somebody has copyright restrictions on, they will actually, penalize your channel for playing it. So I have to be kind of careful with that. All right, I'm gonna grab these and take them with us. That would probably be a lot smarter. All right, let's get back down here. Oh, no, I'm gonna grab the gold ore. I want that. Okay. I do want the prosperity ore, but I'm gonna wait on it for right now. Really want to find some diamonds. Silver, nickel. Aha! Diamond ore! Watch us get like 1 diamond off of it. Yeah, we got 1 diamond. We will take the lapis though. That is good. We do need lapis for quite a few things. Let's see. Got more bort and uraninite. Uraninite. I don't know how to say that. I'm pretty sure they changed the name on that, because I'm pretty sure in an older version of this mod pack that used to be called uranium. Gooby says I gotta go. I subscribed and liked. Thanks for hanging out with us, Gooby. See if we can find a couple more diamonds before we fill up our inventory. There's so much blackstone here. That's darkstone from Arcanus. All right, what do we got here? Redstone. We definitely want some more redstone. In fact, redstone is something that we will use a ton of in this mod pack. Runic Deep Slate. I think that's from one of the magic mods. Fluorite. Lydia says, guys, pick a flower. Rose, lilies, or cosmos? Let's go with cosmos. Arcane debris. Cosmos are... they're kind of different colors, aren't they? They're like a wildflower, I think. So eventually in this mod pack, we'll get the ability to repair our tools a lot easier. And we won't burn through pickaxes quite so often. We'll also unlock some pickaxes that have much more... pickaxes that have a lot more durability to them. That was the word I was looking for. prosperity ore. And broke my pickaxe yet again. Right in time to find some more redstone. We're kind of on the level that we need to be for finding diamonds, though. So that's not too bad. While that is finishing, we can at least get a couple of random strokes here. Won't get us very far, but all right, let's see what we got to eat. I think we have some melons. Oh, we still have some roasted nuts and some bread. Can I make pickaxes out of blackstone? Guess we'll find out. Aha, we can. Alright, let's do this. Pop through here, come back up. Iron ore, that's what we need. Silver. We just picked up something that completed a quest. What did we pick up? Oh, probably the Darkstone. Lydia says, Wobble, did you listen to Epic the Musical? I have not listened to it since Wednesday. But like I said, I have heard several of the songs. I was not feeling well yesterday, so I mostly slept yesterday. I think it's just, we've had, what are you? Deep Slate Draconium ore. I'm not wild about the texture, but that's kind of cool. Aha! More diamonds! There we go. Our inventory is full. I'm gonna destroy some of this stuff. No, I want to keep the Darkstone, because I think I need the Darkstone for that, that Forbidden Arcanus mod. Epic the Musical is a musical rendition of the Odyssey. And it is surprisingly good. Resonating ore. Alright, so we've hit bedrock at this point. Prosperity ore. I haven't seen the full thing, but Lydia says, Wobble, you cannot be talking. I listen to all the songs. So shut it up. Child. I will ban you from my stream. Only for like 24 hours or something. Alright, let's we have some of the stuff we need. We have some diamonds. So let's run back up to our house, way up above. I still haven't made the ladders that I need to make, but we'll make our way out of here for now. Trying to figure out how to get out of here is tricky. Arcanum. So that's more stuff from that mod. Alright, now we're starting to get into some different textures of stone. Lead. Is chasing you. That doesn't sound good. The problem is I don't have enough ladders. And I don't think I have enough wood to make enough ladders. Alright, let's do this the hard way. There we go. All right, let's run up here and use the bed real quick. Lydia says, back to Epic the Musical. It's my favorite. All the songs, and unlike the Odyssey, it includes Greek gods. The Odyssey has a lot of Greek gods in it. I don't know what version they've got you reading, but... there are, in fact, several Greek gods included. Alright, let's go ahead and make some Inferium seeds, because that will let us get a lot more of this, and we end up needing a lot of it. We'll store a little bit more. Need to eat something. Let's go ahead and eat our bread. One of the things we'll want to start doing in this mod pack is diversifying the amount of stuff that we need. Are we out of... we are. We need to go get some, I need to make a axe. Copper axe, there we go. Quite a few melons. And a lot of our wheat grew during that trip. Naturally, my inventory is full and I don't have enough stuff. Lydia says, Wobble, I never read the Odyssey. My dad said there were no gods. Yeah, there's gods in the Odyssey. Not... I guess probably not as overtly as they are in the musical, but like the entire reason that Odysseus is on his quest to get home, and the reason he can't get home is because he pisses off Poseidon. I will look and see if we can tame a tiger in just a little bit. Let me gather this stuff first. Let's make some more chests real quick. We're getting to the point where we have a lot more stuff to store. Inventory management becomes a critical part of this mod pack, just because you end up with so much stuff. All right, let's check our animal dictionary. And we'll see about tigers. If we can find it. I wish this thing had a search function so that I could search for the animal that I'm looking for. So if you see something that... There's a tiger right there. Found in bamboo jungles. So by feeding them chicken or pork chops, one can obtain the tiger's blessing, an effect that will allow one to approach a tiger without being mauled. This effect will also result in tigers coming to your aid if attacked. However, it only lasts a few minutes, meaning one must continue to feed a tiger to keep it neutral. It will also be lost if a tiger is attacked. You can breed them. Occasionally when breeding tigers, there is a chance for the kitten to be a rare white tiger. So you can't tame them permanently, but it sounds like you can kind of bribe them to not eat you, which is great. That's what we want, right? So maybe at some point we'll have to find us a tiger. I was thinking about this earlier, and I was thinking it'd be really cool to, after we progress a little bit further in the mod pack, it would be cool to make like a zoo and go around trying to collect as many of the creatures as we can. All right, let's grab the wood, planks. We need to make a drawer for all of this black stone because there's a lot of it. Well, I'm glad that even though you haven't read the Odyssey, that you are getting exposed to it through song, because it is actually a really cool story. It was one of my favorites. And it's just such a great story throughout, so... Blackstone and Blackstone. So I think this little house down here is gonna be kind of just a temporary thing for right now. We are getting kind of to the point where we're starting to outgrow it. So what I will probably end up doing very soon is finding a place nearby to build like a more permanent structure for a base. Simply because we're going to run out of space for things. Starting to get a little bit dark outside, but I want to get this, get as much of this wheat as I can right now, because that'll also give us more of these plain seeds, which we need for the Inferium. Pixel is was actually sacked out whenever I started this stream. My dad and my sister came by for a while today, and I think they played with her for about 2 hours while I was gone. And then I got home and I played with her some more, so she is probably completely exhausted, which is good because she has been a nightmare the last couple of days. I ended up having to wake up in the middle of the night last night, and I have a shelf over my bed, like off to the side of it, and I've just had like random knickknacks, like the same kind of stuff that you see behind me. I had like an old Transformers, and I have a bottle of Pebbles that belonged to, I think, my great great-grandmother, somebody like that, and just a couple other little random things on there. And she decided, Pixel realized that she could jump up onto the headboard and then could get up onto that little shelf and start knocking things off. And she's done it 3 nights in a row now. So I finally just like had enough last night, and I took the shelf down, just because it was I couldn't deal with it anymore. So I've had to kitten-proof my entire bedroom. Lydia says, Wobble, if you have any doubles of the Transformers, can I have them? I don't actually have a lot of Transformers. Transformers were a lot more my brother's thing. Like, he was a lot more into Transformers than I was. So I only have, I think, 1 Transformer. The other one that I had, I gave him as a Christmas present last year. I don't think I have any other ones. This is just like a little tank, and he doesn't actually transform very well back into his human form, so it just looks like a tank right now. But I'll show that off at some point in a future stream. I'm gonna take a quick break, and then I will be back, and then we will hop back into our game and see what other trouble we can get into. So I will be back in just a few minutes. All right, we are back. There we go. Let's see. Trial says, Lydia, what's your favorite pizza toppings? And Lydia says black olives and mushrooms. I like mushrooms. I like black olives on pizza. I'm not wild about them on really anything else, but I do enjoy them on pizza. Okay, so let's see what we're going to do now. We're going to make... there it is. We're going to go ahead and make some more of these inferium seeds so we can start us a plot of those. And we only have enough for 9, but that'll be enough to get started. Actually, no, we might have enough for more. Let's see. Yeah, we can make 2 more. Okay, that'll work. Oh, it's dark. Let's go sleep. I keep getting this notification that you feel like something is chasing you, but I don't know what that is. I assume it's from one of the mods that we added. I don't actually know if it's from one of the ones that I added or if it's from one of the mods included in the mod pack. Let's see. Where do we want to put this at? It's a bee. The nice thing about the bees is I think that they actually speed up the how quick your stuff ripens. All right, where do we want to put this? We'll do a gap of 3 and then we'll start here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's where we'll start the water, I think. Make sure that's in the right area. Oh, it should actually be right here. Okay, so I need to go grab some water real quick. Trial Fan says, visit the barn, animals sometimes wobble, they're cute. So we are actually on a different mod pack. That is a build from our other mod, and I don't have a barn built yet. So we will do that eventually. Let's go check out the bee, though. Hi, little bee. This is a blue-banded bee. One of the things we can do in this mod pack is we can actually start collecting these bees, and we can use them. We can start breeding different types of bees. Hi, not sure. How are you doing? I got to, don't you run at me, dude. I hear you. That rhino over there is not happy about me. I might have to, do something about that rhino. I don't like you being so close to me. Not sure says, I'm doing okay, another week down. Are you feeling better? I know you had been having some health trouble last time I talked to you a couple weeks ago. Hope things are doing better for you. All right, so we need to build, because we're starting to get a bunch of these extra seeds that we don't need. Oh, it's another one of the Plague Doctor dudes. I actually do have an emerald. I could probably buy some stuff. We can buy some diseased garbage, which spawns plague rats. Gross. We could buy some cooked rats. I don't have enough bones or spider eyes to get any emeralds. Get a cooked rat. Not yet eaten. You know what? Let's do it. Let's go buy some cooked rats. Not sure says, I'm doing better. Mom is taking up a lot of my weekend time right now. Yay, we bought some cooked rats. Oh, we can make a rat burger. Okay, we're definitely gonna have to make a rat burger. We gotta save one of our rats for that. Gross. Not sure says, do you know the band Highly Suspect? My favorite song by them is called Lydia. I don't know of that band. I haven't heard of them. I'll have to check them out. Is it a rock? Yeah, they're a rock band from Boston. Boston. Take down these 2 trees. Trial Fan says, any weekend plans? I don't really have any major plans for the weekend. My next Mothership game is not until the following Saturday. I might see if there's a D&D game locally. I don't know. Oh, that's right. We're going to make a composter. I got distracted there. We need to make some slabs. So we need to make some more wood. Okay. Okay, so we made a composter. Stop running into me. We're going to fancy up this composter too. Trial Fan says, I'm hoping to get some Christmas lights up on my porch. That sounds good. Okay, so I need to have one. Gotta have a chest. I already got a chest. I need enough to do a, I need 2 hoppers. I don't think I have enough stuff, unless I can make them out of copper. Which I might be able to. Let's see. Did they make it so we can make hoppers out of copper? Copper hoppers? No, they didn't. Oh. That sucks. Hopper. Wait. Oh, okay, you gotta have a chest for it. I got you. Okay. So we can do that. So we need 2 of those. cool. And let's grab some bone meal. So the way our fields are set up, we end up with a lot of extra seeds and materials that we don't really need. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a little structure here that is going to help us out with that problem. So we're going to start with a storage drawer on the bottom, and we're going to put a hopper leading into it. We're going to put our composter on top of the hopper. This is where it gets tall. We're going to do another hopper leading into it. Actually, we don't need that other chest, so that will actually work pretty well. And we're going to stick our bone meal into here, and then at the top we're going to dump these extra seeds that we don't need. And what happens is they will slowly move from the hopper into the composter. The composter processes them, and then eventually they turn into more bone meal. This becomes really useful because we can use the bone meal to accelerate the growth of various seeds. Didn't really accelerate the growth of those seeds, though. Trial Fan said, we need a what is your favorite Thanksgiving food poll, or what is your favorite Thanksgiving tradition poll? Lydia says, bro, I have to tell my mom something, but I don't know if she's asleep or something. I don't know. I haven't talked to your mom in a little while, so I'm not sure if she's asleep or not. Reforged, hello, hello. Wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble. How are you doing? All right, people. Let's do a pie poll. We'll do a pie poll for Thanksgiving. What are your favorite Thanksgiving pies? Give me 4 options, and we'll put it in a poll to see which one wins. Not sure says, I like green bean casserole. I like green bean casserole too. Pumpkin pie, a blueberry pie. Later on, we will be able to set these up so that they can automatically harvest themselves. Pumpkin cheesecake and pecan pie. Okay. Let's set up a poll real quick. How do we do that? Let's do a poll. All right, our options are pumpkin pie, blueberry pie, pumpkin cheesecake, and pecan pie. All right, poll is starting. Let's see who is the winner. All right, what do I need to do next? I need to find what I did with my diamonds. There they are. And then let's collect some of our quest items here and see what we can do with the next stuff. Let's see what we get from our uncommon reward. We got a lily pad of fertility. That is really nice because it speeds up the growth of our crops. And we can actually put it... I'm actually going to put that one over here because I want these Inferium seeds to really take off. And for now, we'll put the other one here. But those are really helpful. Those will help a lot with the speed of our... There you go. I don't want to plant cucumber seeds there. That will help a lot with the speed of our Inferium farm here. 2, 3, and 4. Okay, let's see what other quest items we've got. Stonehome Games, hello, hello. Says, Homie and I just got some beacons on the Stonehome server. How is the cube coming along? All right, so our next thing that we need to get is some obsidian so we can make it to the nether. That will be our next thing. But let's see what other quests we have here. We got our backpack built. And we have a chance for a common reward. We get another wolf spawn egg. And a mega torch. Oh, the mega torch is nice. It prevents mob spawns in an area. Stonehome Games says it's an insane man's trial. Or insane man's project. Well... No one ever said that Stonehomie was all there in the head. Basic tools. And get us another couple diamonds. There we go. Nice. Basic storage. We have a backpack. And these are all the different upgrades that we can get for the backpack. Forbidden Arcanus. We got the Darkstone, which gives us that. And we can start working on some of these things eventually. I don't know if you guys should just hear me popping my knuckles on the on the microphone or not. Connor is 370 miles away with my pizza. That's actually pretty close. That's one of the closer ones that we've gotten. I think the closest that we've gotten is Heathen made it to 14 miles away. Not sure says this phone is by far the most aggressive autocorrect machine I've ever had. So I want to start getting tools that we can repair, and Silent Gear is where we get some of that. If you didn't know this, you can put a vanilla tool back into your crafting table to create a Silent Gear tool. These tools can be upgraded and won't break when the durability hits 0. Instead, you can repair the tool using repair kits. To learn more about the mod, check out the Silent Gear questline. Silent Gear, okay. Silent Gear is a tool and armor mod that makes crafting gear easy. Each gear piece is customizable, allowing you to upgrade it with special traits or repair it on the go. You can also convert vanilla tools like an iron pickaxe into a Silent Gear pickaxe by putting it into a crafting table. Okay. So let's do that. First off, let's go smelt some more iron. Lydia says me and Heathen got beef now. Why do you have beef? Oh, because he broke your record for getting Connor closer? Yeah, you'll be alright. Where is the rest of my iron ore? I had quite a few pieces. Did I already smelt it? I did. There it is. Okay. So if we make an iron pick, And it says if we put it back in the crafting table. Okay, cool. So it has some traits. Magnetic pulls in nearby items. Malleable and flexible, meaning that sometimes it takes less damage. With a durability of 250. So it has the same durability. Okay, cool. Now we need to make a repair kit. How do we do that? Repair kit. There are several types. Very crude. It's made with a stick and stone and template boards. Crude repair kit is template boards, iron, and a stick. Can make one with an iron rod, 1 diamond, and iron ingots. What's the difference between these? Repair efficiency 30%. Okay, the repair efficiency goes up. Craft with materials to fill or a stick to empty. Craft with a gear item to repair it. Use to repair gear items. Okay, so I don't even know what these are. Crimson steel and blaze gold. I don't know how to make those. Emerald and azure electrum ingots. Okay, so I think this is probably going to be the one that we're going to make. We need an iron rod. How do we do that? Okay, it's just 2 pieces of iron on top of each other. Iron rod. It's one of those, and a bunch of those. And then I guess we put the rest of our iron in it. It says grade not graded. Tier 2. Also tier 2. So if we put any tier 2 materials in there, does that work? Because it would be great if we could repair our iron pickaxe with copper. I feel like that's probably not going to work. Let's just put a little bit in there just to find out. Okay, let's go dig some stuff. Just to see what happens. We will go ahead and collect this tin real quick. Oh hey, there's more coal. That's what we need. Alright, let's test this. Okay, so it has 209 durability left. Aha! It did work. Cool. So we can actually use copper, which is a lot more abundant. We can actually use copper, which is a lot more abundant, to repair our iron pickaxe. That is going to be super useful because it's a lot harder to find iron than it is to find copper. So let's check on our poll. It looks like pumpkin pie is the winner with 40%. Blueberry, tied with pumpkin cheesecake, which also got 40%. Blueberry pie got 20%. Nobody voted for pecan pie? What is wrong with you people? Pecan pie is amazing. And I can't believe that nobody voted for it. I would have voted for it. And my votes count like 5 of yours, so just because I'm the streamer. I'm gonna say that pecan pie is the winner at 0%. It's opposite day, and yeah, so it's gonna win. Stonehome Games says Southern pecan pie yes, anywhere else no. Have you? I don't think I've ever had. Like I don't travel enough to have pecan pie out of the South, so I don't really know what non-Southern pecan pie tastes like. I guess it's probably not great. Trial fan said he's probably somewhere carrying heavy boxes filled with someone's Christmas presents, so technically Heathen's an elf. I'm not sure where he is tonight. He might be... He's probably asleep. Poor man works, like, nonstop. Stonehome Games says Midwest pecan pie is just sugar and pecans and blah. Not sure says, just as an aside, whole berry cranberry sauce is superior to jellied. Madam Vince the not very nice has awoken nearby. Where is... There's a rat. With glowy eyes. Come back here. Where'd you go? It ran away. Can I catch it? I don't think I can catch it. Should I kill it? Where'd it go? I don't know, but we're gonna go find Madam Vince, the not very nice. There you are. We got a raw rat. That's even worse than a cooked rat. I like how it's automatically skinned for us. This is gonna suck because I'm probably gonna die, but I want to go check out these monsters that keep spawning. And it's obviously a skeleton because it's got a bow. Oh, maybe not. It's a skeleton, but it has a sword. Whoa! That's not cool. It frosted me. I don't like that. I don't have a... Jeez. That took a lot of health. I'm gonna run away. That was scary. I need to make a shield. How do we make a shield? We need iron and a bunch of wood. Can we make, no, we can't make those. Is there anything we can upgrade with the shield? We can change the color. We can make a heavy plated shield with treated wood once we get that, and steel plates. Make a lapis shield. Make a steel shield. We actually have some steel, but I don't want to waste it on that. Bronze, osmium. So we actually can make some pretty cool shields, but I think we're gonna stick with what we've got for right now. For some reason, the lapis shield has less durability than the normal one. Tell you what, let's roast our rat real quick, and we'll make a rat burger so that we can heal ourselves up a little bit. Cooked rat, which we've eaten. A cooked rat and 2 pieces of bread, and now we have a rat burger. Which actually restores a lot of hunger. And we gained some extra hearts. Lydia says pecan pie is too basic. You're too basic. Alright, now we have a shield. Let's see if this makes it any less terrible. It probably despawned by now. I bet. There's some copper down here. Let's see what this is. Resonating crystal. Aluminum ore. I bet your mom likes pecan pie. Get a lot of coal. That's nice. Oh, I forgot about the magnet effect on the pickaxe now. Zinc, more coal, which is good because I got to make some more torches soon. More dark ore. Got to figure out how to use that soon. I think this is actually what brings us back out by our house. Yeah, there we go. Go ahead and grab this tin since we already have some. There went a big old pile of gravel. The rat burger filled us up, but not for very long. We lost that very quickly. Alright, let's see if we can go to bed. Fan says pecan pie is very good with coffee, and I 100% agree with that. Let's toast a couple pieces of our bread because that gives us a little bit more stuff out of it. Get a little bit more nutrition out of toasted bread for some reason. Don't really know why. What can we do with tin? Obviously we can smelt it into ingots, but I think tin and... is it tin and copper? Let's see. Yeah, tin and copper gets us bronze, which is... also tier 2, but I think it has a little bit more durability than iron. Just a smidge more. Okay, so let's see what's next on our list of stuff we gotta do. There's a whole big quest line here with these silent gear items to make. Looks like you can make different blueprints, do different parts. Salvager to break items down into their components. Material grader. Place an ingot in this with a grader catalyst. Will give the material a grade. The better the grade, the better the stats are on the material. The best grade is max. Okay. Metal alloyer combines the materials. Starlight charger for enchanting materials. Not sure says tin and copper should make bronze. I only know that because I'm a machinist. I don't know how to make stuff in game. I love it. So we need to make some kind of piece of diamond gear. Where'd my diamonds go? There they are. Let's do a diamond shovel because that's going to use only one of my diamonds. I don't want to use a whole lot of them. That'll get that quest completed. All right, let's see what our reward is. We got a block of emeralds. Nice. That's very helpful. Netherite is next, and we'll have to go to the nether for that, so that'll be a little ways out of our way. We still haven't found any artifacts. We haven't really found a lot of chests, to be honest. Easy villagers. In vanilla, villagers can be really frustrating to deal with. Cycling trades is not easy at all, and professions can sometimes be tough to deal with. Easy Villagers is a mod to make all of it much easier to deal with. For starters, you can pick up villagers by sneak right-clicking them. They can then be easily placed in the world or in specific blocks from the Easy Villager mod. You can search Easy Villagers to see what blocks you can do. Let's see. Easy. If I can spell. We can do a trader, auto trader, farmer. That, I wonder what the farmer does. It doesn't tell us. Breeder, which I'm guessing probably makes more villagers. Converter, I don't know what that does. There's an iron farm. Okay, we gotta find some villagers. And an incubator. I don't know what the incubator does either. We need to find some villagers so we can make the iron farm. That will make our life a lot easier. We have one who is like over here doing his thing, or wherever he ended up. I don't know where he ended up. I hear him, but I don't see him anymore. There's bubbles coming up over here. Is he under the water? Oh no, that's because of the magma down there. Lydia says, I better get going. My friend really wants to play a game with me. Good night, Lydia. Thanks for hanging out with us. Okay, so what other things do we have? Thermal series. We got some tin. Thermalpedia, so that's another book. Tinker's Workbench, used to augment, charge, and fill items. Iron, glass, redstone, flux coil. Gold and redstone dust. Igneous extruder is a cobblestone generator. Aqueous accumulator makes water. Vacuumulator vacuums up items. Energetic infuser charges items. We can also make various machines here. So that will be one that we want to get into probably fairly quick. Sawmill, for example. Yeah, the sawmill gives us 6 planks plus some sawdust, which right now we get like 4 planks when we do it ourselves. So that is going to be a quest line that we're going to want to do fairly soon, I guess. I guess that's all we got. Okay. I really want more iron first so that I can upgrade our storage, because I really want to get I want to get to where we have enough I want to get to where we have enough storage that I'm not having to run back up to the surface all the time before I do a really big mining run. But let's go ahead and fill up our sturdy repair kit. That should actually That should give us quite a bit. So with sugar cane, we can get sugar. So I need to find some of that. And then we need to get a cow so we can get milk. And then we can make donuts. Let's do that. Shaders reloaded. What did I hit? I don't know what I hit. I wasn't using any shaders though, so that's fine. Oh, there he is. He's like way up there for some reason. So the diamond shovel is a tier 3. And so are emeralds and diamonds. Okay. I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to check the animal book real quick. See if there's any way I could calm down that rhino. Animal dictionary. Let's see. A raccoon. Kangaroo. Do they say they could be tamed? Tameable with 10 to 15 carrots. I don't have any carrots yet. Trial fan says, wait, what? Connor and pizzas on a unicycle? He must have great bones. Not sure says, did you know Connor delivers pizza on a unicycle? I did not know that. Let's look for rhino. Because I want to figure out what to do about this rhinoceros. There he is. Large horns on their head, which they will use to attack any threat that gets too close. Additionally skittish around players, but they can be pacified by feeding them wheat, which we have. Befriended rhinos can come to the aid of anyone who fed them wheat. Okay, let's go feed him some wheat. I think I just used all my wheat to make flour. Oh well. Go get a whole bunch of wheat and see if we can tame this rhino real quick. I think we can make like a scythe or a sickle that will speed up harvesting too. Alright, let's see. Somewhere I have a lead. I think it's in one of these other chests in here. I thought I did. I bet it's in the one up top. Need to harvest all these trees. There it is. There's a lead. Okay. So we're going to go see if we can tame this rhinoceros. Because that would be pretty cool to have a buddy. So I find out where he went. There he is. Put a lead on him? We can put a lead on him. Cool. Come here, buddy. Are you stuck? Bet he's stuck. Don't let me accidentally hit you. All right, come on. There he is. That's cool. Okay, we have a name tag somewhere. Where'd my name tag go? Let's, Hey, why didn't you come down the stairs? Come on. Are you not able to do stairs? I bet he's not. Come on. Eesh. Eesh. Ah, he did go down the stairs. I just have to push him down. Giant rhino butt in the way. All right, there we go. Okay, I need to how do I make fence? There we go. Let's make a fence, and let's see if we can find our name tag. There it is. Oh, I already have a fence. Okay. I actually kind of need you back up the stairs. I think I screwed up here. Come on, dude. Ugh. This is gonna be even harder than getting you down the stairs, isn't it? Aha! Oh no, actually it's kind of a little bit easier. Wait, no! Alright, wait, let's go this way. Come on. There we go. That's actually kind of not easier. We're gonna have to figure out a different way to transport the rhino. Let's do this for right now. There we go. All right, he's tethered to the fence, so that's good. We need to make. Do we have enough to make an anvil? I don't know if I have enough iron to make an anvil. I can make a copper anvil. That works. All right, what are we naming the rhino? I think Trialfan is like maybe the only person still in here. Not sure, are you still around? We're gonna name him, Bruno. Bruno the Rhino. All right, there we go. We have Bruno the Rhino, our first tamed animal. When we figure out how to get him out of this area, we will eventually make us a little zoo to start collecting our various creatures. That's cool. I like it. We have a rhino. Feed him some more wheat. I can, but he won't do anything. At least he'll stop trying to attack me now. So that's nice. One of the things that is so weird to me about Minecraft is the lack of gravity when it comes to trees. All right. We have made some pretty good progress. We have, let's collect the first of our Inferium seeds here. So this makes Inferium, which we can then turn into more seeds, so we can eventually fill out this field and it'll grow pretty quick. I think that is pretty much going to do it for us tonight. We made some pretty good progress. We got Bruno, our pet rhino. We upgraded our tools, upgraded some of our... His horn clips through the house. I love it. Oh, that's great. All right, so we got some diamonds. We got some more equipment. We're going to have to figure out even more of our... storage problems. I gotta find some more iron because that's what we need to be able to start upgrading our chests and our other things. So I think we're gonna have to find some villagers so that we can make a iron farm. I will be back. Our next stream is gonna be Sunday. We will not be playing Minecraft. We'll be doing probably an NES game. I'm thinking we might play possibly one of the Ninja Gaiden games. Probably not the first one. I think I'm going to try like Ninja Gaiden 2 and play that some more because we played that on stream a while back and it was pretty good. So I think I'm going to do that probably on Sunday. And then the goal is to try to start working back into streaming 3 days a week. So probably Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Those days may change. It kind of depends on what's going on, especially as we get into holiday time. There's all kinds of different stuff going on. So I am also planning on doing, I've had a couple requests from folks who cannot make the 7 p.m. time slot to go back to doing a couple of my daytime streams. So I might be doing a Minecraft stream in a week or two during the daytime hours. So we will we'll see about that. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I will see you guys on Sunday. Bye bye.